will be 50 degrees.
50 degrees. Good. Done? ये हो गया पूरा?
Yes.
I think we have done the entire assignment, right? पूरा तो हो गया था हमारा.
Yes.
Okay. You had some other questions?
No.
You said you were facing problems in some other part of the thing.
Oh yeah, in wait a second. Let me take it. On page number 129. No, sorry, not 129. Page number 130. In the try these, the 5th and 6th question.
5th and 6th questions. Okay. Heba, I think there's some background noise. I'm not sure what that noise is coming from. If you can just look into that, it will be really helpful. Okay. Are you there? Heba, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. So these two are 37 and 37. Okay. Now you have to find x, right?
Yeah.
So Hiba, एक बात मैंने आपको बताई थी, if you remember, that okay, first of all, this angle, let's call it angle A B C, और इस छोटे वाले पॉइंट को हम D बोल देते हैं. ओके. ट्राइंगल ABC जो है आपका, that is what type of triangle?
Equilateral.
Equilateral है ये. How do you know?
No, isosceles.
Isosceles triangle. Okay. हिबा, isosceles triangle में, अच्छा ये जो AD है, line segment AD, what is this? What is this
12.
line segment called? याद करिए हमने क्या क्या सीखा था चैप्टर के स्टार्टिंग में.
Oh, sorry, median.
मीडियन. एक और चीज सीखी थी हमने, ऑल्टीट्यूड.
Altitude.
ओके. सो दिस लाइन ये 90 डिग्री बना रहा है. सो व्हाट इज दिस?
Can you just explain again what is altitude, because
Okay.
I'm having difficulties
See, altitude is the line segment which forms a 90 degree with the base. जैसे यहाँ पे हो रहा है, it's forming a 90 degree.
Yeah.
Altitude is the height.
Can you show another
The
example
triangle.
with a different triangle?
हाँ जी.
Can you show another example with a different triangle?
Okay. Let's say you have this. Fine. The altitude here is gonna be this line over here, which forms 90 degrees with the base. This is the altitude. Got it? Yes, Hiba?
Can you explain it again? My network just went.
Just a minute. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's take any random triangle. ऐसे करके triangle ले लिया मैंने, ठीक है? अरे यार, it's not even. Fine.
Okay.
Actually, I should not be making it like this. Yeah, wait a minute. Is it fine now? ये triangle. अब हमें इसका altitude बनाना है. Altitude is that line segment which when you drop it on one of the sides, इसके ट्राइंगल के हमने ये देखा था कि हर ट्राइंगल के 3 ऑल्टीट्यूड्स होते हैं. दिस इज नॉट एन ऑल्टीट्यूड. व्हाई? बिकॉज इट्स नॉट मेकिंग अ 90 डिग्री विद द बेस. क्या मतलब हुआ कि जो ये वाला एंगल है, दिस एंगल शुड बी 90 डिग्री, बट दिस लाइन दैट आई जस्ट ड्रू, दिस इज नॉट मेकिंग 90 डिग्री, राइट? सो हियर this one, it's making a 90 degree. So this is an altitude.
But it still looks a little like, bended. Not bended, like it's a little, it's not straight.
आप बस मुझे ये बताइए, is it making a 90 degree with this base or not? Does it look like it's making a 90 degree? This one, this angle, look at this angle. Is this a right angle or not?
Yes.
Yes. So that's what you have to look at. ठीक है?
Okay.
समझ में आया बच्चे?
Yeah.
So this is called an altitude. All right?
Okay.
Just a minute, I'll write it somewhere else because that space I need for something else. So this is called an
I learned the square roots till 20.
You learned it? Okay, mashallah. Very good. Let me just quickly ask you some of them. What is the square of 14? 14 square is?
Oh wait, I forgot.
Okay, no problem. आप इसको घर जाके just
Wait, it's
revise it.
196.
Very good. When 196. And 256 का square root क्या होता है?
16.
Very good. And 361 का square root क्या होता है?
19.
Very good. Mashallah. What about 17 square? What is 17 square?
17 square was 289.
Very good, Hiba. Mashallah. Very nice. Okay. Chalo. So till 20 you have learned, mashallah. Till 30 also, do you want to learn or do you not want to learn it?
I will learn it later.
You will try? Okay, very good. That's excellent, Hiba, mashallah. Okay. ठीक है. So you can try to learn till 30. Chalo. So let's come back to this. So this is what is altitude. Altitude की क्या खासियत होती है? That it is the height. Height means जहाँ पे भी height आए, you just understand that height means 90 degrees. So this altitude is the one that makes a 90 degrees with the base. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, now median. Median is the one
That's
that
in the middle.
Okay, first of all, ये जो base है आपका ये वाला, इसका exact midpoint क्या है? What is the point that divides this entire line segment into 2 equal halves? I think it's somewhat around this point, यहाँ पे.
Yeah.
Yeah. So median is that line segment which joins the opposite vertex. This is a vertex, right? और इस base का opposite vertex is this one. Adjacent vertex तो एक ये होगा और एक ये होगा. But opposite vertex is this one. So median is the line segment that joins the opposite vertex to that point which divides the base into 2 equal halves. Or in other words, you can say median is the one, the line segment that divides the base into 2 equal halves. या फिर आप ये कह सकते हैं कि it connects the opposite vertex to the midpoint. This point over here, M, is the midpoint. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So Now, one more thing that we learned about isosceles triangle and equilateral triangle, दोनों के लिए ये true है कि जो median होते हैं ना वही altitude होता है. So in an isosceles and equilateral triangle, median and altitude are the same.
Okay.
समझ में आया?
Yeah.
Okay, और हमने ये भी देखा था कि ऐसा कैसे होता है. I'm not going to repeat that here because बच्चे we don't have time, है ना? If you want to know कि ऐसा कैसे हुआ, you can always go back to the recordings. Okay?
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
So in an isosceles and equilateral triangle, let me just write that over here. Isosceles and equilateral triangle, median is equal to the altitude. Fine. Only in this case. Okay. Now, बच्चे ये जो triangle यहाँ पे है, triangle ABC, the light blue triangle. What type of a triangle is it?
ABC.
हाँ जी, triangle ABC, the bigger one.
It's
What type of a triangle
it's
is
an
it?
isosceles triangle.
Very good, isosceles triangle. अच्छा, और ये जो AD है, is it a median or altitude?
AD is an median.
It's an altitude. ये 90 degree देखो ना यहाँ पे,
Oh, okay, understand.
है ना? It's an altitude. But हमें क्या पता है कि isosceles triangle है, तो ये जो altitude है, it will also be the
Median.
median. So what does that mean? कि ये जो BD वाला part है, from here till here, this part will be equal to this part. Yes?
Yeah.
So अगर ये पूरा BC वाला part, this whole thing is X, so this smaller part will be how much?
1x.
This whole thing is X. तो अब इसको हम दो equal parts में, दो equal halves में divide कर रहे हैं. So this will be how much? Half of X, right?
But how will we write it?
Half of X can be written as X by 2. From here to here will be X by 2. ये समझ में आया इतना?
Yeah.
Good. Hiba, just give me a short, like 2 minutes, because I've been focusing on the screen since a long time.
Okay.
I was having
Sure.
class since 4 o'clock. Just give me a
Okay,
minute.
sure.
Okay. So, तो ये x by 2 है, ये x by 2 है. अब एक काम ये करते हैं कि let's focus on these individual triangles, ठीक है? ये जो छोटा जो right और left दो triangles दिख रहे हैं ना आपको, let's focus on both of them. मतलब let's focus on the smaller triangles. ये ऐसे है and ये ऐसे है. This is your A, D, C. This is your 90 degrees. This much length is x by 2. This much length is 37. This much length is 12. समझ में आया यहाँ तक? बच्चा, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
No, how do it become like half?
You are asking कि x by 2 कैसे हुआ?
No, like why did it become a right angle triangle?
बच्चे, can you see this over here? Can you see this?
Yeah.
That is what has made it a right angle triangle. ये तो question में ही given है. ये हमने खुद से नहीं लिखा. It's there in the question itself.
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm doing is basically I'm just focusing on only one part of this. I'm just focusing right now. I'm focusing only on this because अगर आपको पूरा दिखेगा तो you might get overwhelmed by this whole thing. That's why I'm just showing you one half.
Okay.
Okay. That's fine, Heba. Shall we move forward?
Yes.
Okay. So now here in this triangle, can you apply Pythagoras theorem and tell me what will it become?
But I still have a question.
Yeah.
Where did B go? Like B and the
See,
other
that's what I'm
37.
telling you. B didn't go anywhere. We are just for the time being, we are only looking at this part. Because if you want, see, I can look at the whole part, but it will become a little, it will become too overwhelming for you. That's why we're just looking at the right part, because as you can see, ये जो left part और right part है, दोनों एक दूसरे के twins लग रहे हैं. They're the same, right?
Yeah.
So अगर हम एक part, if you're able to solve one part of the question or just one part of this triangle, then other part का भी answer same ही होगा. Yes or no?
Yes.
That's why we're just solving one part, and this B didn't go anywhere. This part of the triangle didn't go anywhere. Right now we just zoomed in and we are focusing only on this part.
Okay, understood.
Okay. See, that's one thing that you need to do in life as well. Sometimes when you have to get a particular answer, you're looking for a particular solution, then you have to ignore the other things that might be distracting for you. Then you focus only on that particular thing that you need. Okay?
All right.
Now, so let's apply the Pythagoras theorem here. क्या हो जाएगा?
It will be 12 is 2 plus x by 2 is 2 gives 37 is 2. 12 is 2 plus...
Wait, one sec. I didn't get you. 12 is 2? Yeah, you mean 12 square?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Then?
Plus x by 2 square gives
X by 2 whole
37.
square. Okay. It gives 37 square. Okay. What is 12 square?
12 square is... wait, I keep forgetting. 124.
144.
Yeah.
Plus. Now this square, now just see here, this square is over the bracket, right? So it will become x square by 2 square. Okay?
Okay.
Just like how if you say 2 multiplied by x plus 4, for example. तो ये क्या बन जाता है? This becomes 2x plus 2 into 4, right?
Yeah.
This 2 gets distributed over x and 4. So the same thing is happening here also. Okay. Is equal to 37 squared. Can you please find it out, please, quickly?
Yeah. Um, 1,369.
1369. Okay. Now, can we send 144 to the other side?
Yeah. So it will be minus 144.
Very good. So it will be x squared by 2 square कितना होता है?
4.
4 is equal to 1369 minus 144. How much will that become? $1,225. Very good. So now x square will become how much? 1225 multiplied by 4, yes or no?
Yeah. Which I will multiply.
That is equal to?
Wait a second. 4,900.
Very good. Hiba, now tell me one thing. लेट्स से आपके पास, अच्छा कैन यू टेल मी कि जस्ट एक लुक से क्या बता सकती हैं कि व्हाट विल x बी?
3 something starting from 3.
अच्छा, सी हिबा, व्हेन वी फाइंड, इफ आई टेल यू व्हाट 10 स्क्वायर कितना होता है?
100.
100. 20 स्क्वायर?
400.
30 स्क्वायर?
900.
40 स्क्वायर?
1600.
वेरी गुड. डू यू नोटिस वन थिंग? ओके, एक और कर लेते हैं. 50 स्क्वायर?
Wait a second.
सी द ओनली थिंग यू हैव टू डू इज 5 5 का क्या होता है?
25.
25. अब ये जीरो है, राइट? सो यू सपोज टू पुट 2 zeros. Why is it like that? Because when you do 50 into 50, so 5 5s are 25, so you will write it. And how many zeros are there? There are 2 zeros.
Oh.
Okay, so that's one thing that you will notice. जो perfect squares होते हैं उसमें if there are zeros, तो या तो 2 zeros होंगे या 4 zeros होंगे या मतलब even number of zeros होंगे. You will never have something that has just 1 zero.
Okay.
दिख रहा है? Can you just notice the pattern over here?
Yeah.
Okay, so now Hiba, just look at, let's say look at okay, I'll tell you this 3600. Okay, so you know one thing, that जो number आएगा उसका last digit will be 0. Okay, and 36 का square root क्या होता है? Square root
36. 1294.
बच्चे 36 का
No.
square root
Oh,
6, right? 6 is the 36.
yeah, I forgot. I keep getting confused between square root and
square root. Yeah. Okay. So Hiba, हमने इसको देख के बता दिया. We saw this 36 and we said, okay, 36 means this thing should be 6. Like what we do is we divide this into like pairs बना देते हैं. We make pairs of the digits. ठीक है? Like over here also you can notice that 16 and 00. तो ये जो 16 है that gives you 4 and ये जो 00 है that gives you 0. Similarly 25 से you got 5 and from the 00 you get 0. So can you tell me 49 and 4900 if we divide into two parts, what will this number become? 49 का square root क्या होता है?
700.
7. Okay, wait. 49 से we will get 7. 00. So इससे हमें एक 0 मिलेगा. Look at this pattern now. Can you see this pattern?
Understood. Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So x is how much? 70. समझ में आया?
Yeah. Can you give me 1 minute to write it down?
Yeah. You had to find x and that's what we have done. We have found x.
Okay, I'll just write it down. Right. Can you explain again how it became x divided by 2?
Okay. See, Hiba, this whole distance is how much? X?
X.
Okay. This is a median. AD, actually it is an altitude. It is an altitude. It's given in the question, it's an altitude. But हमने अपना दिमाग ये लगाया कि oh wait, this is an isosceles triangle. ये जो blue वाला triangle है, it's an isosceles triangle. तो isosceles triangle में whatever the altitude is, that will be the same as median. So altitude is going to be the median. So this pink line, which is the altitude, is going to be the median also. And median matlab कि it divides this whole line segment into two equal halves. Yani कि this and this they are both equal to each other, and when you add them, that gives you x. So if I say that, let's say I have 12 candies in the house, and there are two sisters, and they are both, you know, equal, age mein dono equal hain, and those 12 candies need to be distributed equally between these two girls. तो आप क्या करोगे? 12 by 2 करोगे, right?
Yeah.
So you will give both of them 6, 6 each. That is what we have done here. This x we have divided into two equal parts. So ये x by 2 हो गया, ये वाला भी x by 2 हो गया.
Okay, understood.
Okay. And the reason why we didn't take the left side, because हमारा सिर्फ एक side को solve करने से काम हो जाता.
It's going to be the same anyways.
Exactly.
Okay.
हो गया हिबा?
No, just can you go back to the next page?
Okay.
Okay, we're done.
All right. Shall we do the next part? आगे move करें?
Yeah.
All right. So here we have a
But
triangle.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So like if I don't know the whole square roots table, and this question comes like 49 and 49,000.
4900 है बच्चे वो.
Sorry, 4900, and I don't know the square roots table. So how will I be able to find out?
Okay. See, इतना तो आपको पता ही होगा ना कि 7 7s are 49.
Yeah.
Yeah. So any 7th grader is expected to know that 7 7s are 49.
Yeah.
So इस type के questions so you will be able to do. And this for this you don't need to know 20 tak या 30 tak. You don't need to know. Only to know you just need to know the squares till 10, which every 7th grader knows. I mean, it's supposed to know at least. So 10 तक तो आपको पता ही है. तो अगर आपको ये ट्रिक पता होगी कि I supposed to divide this into two parts, that okay, 7 7s are 49. So the first part is giving me 7 and the second part is giving me the 0. So it's giving me 70. Are you understanding?
Yeah. So what if instead of 4900 it was 49,000? So will it be 700?
First of all, it will not be. It cannot be 49,000. Why? Because इसमें 3 zeros हैं. 49,000 is not a perfect square. जैसे आप इन सब में देखो ना, 100, 400, 900, इन सब में कितने जीरोस हैं? They all have 2 zeros each. So let's say if you have this thing, 4,90,000. Okay, this has 4 zeros, right? So what you will do here is you will again divide it into pairs. 1, 2, 3. इस पेयर से आपको क्या मिल रहा है? 7. इस पेयर से क्या मिल रहा है? 0. इस पेयर से क्या मिल रहा है? 0. So the square root will be 700. If you are not able to believe this, what you can do is 700 multiplied by 700 करके देखो और बताओ कि आंसर ये आ रहा है कि नहीं.
Okay, wait. Yes, it is giving the answer.
Okay. So have I answered your question?
Yeah. But can you explain to me again how 2 zeros become 1 zero?
Okay.
I didn't understand that.
See, इसके लिए ना हिबा, you need to go backwards. This is why I explained this part to you first. From this, okay, just for example, आप इसको ले लो, 2500. 2500 can be written as 25 multiplied by 100, yes or no?
Yeah.
25 can be written as 5 square.
Yeah.
100 can be written as 10 square.
Yes.
So this becomes 5 into 10 का whole square, yes or no? ये square common आ गया.
Why can't it be 25 multiplied by 100?
25 multiplied by 100 ही तो है बच्चे. That we are writing 25 as 5 square and 10 square. Why are we writing it like that? Because we want to find इसका square root. We want to find 2500 का square root. In order to do that, we have divided into 2 parts. And for each part, we have found out the square root. If you have
Then
a big problem.
How did it become 5 multiplied by 10?
Bacha, okay. If I tell you, just look here. Wait. I'm trying to look at some empty space. Yeah. If I tell you, okay, 3 plus, or not 3 plus, 2 into 5 plus 2 into 10. Can you take common something over here?
Yeah, 2.
What can you take common?
2.
2. 2 multiplied by?
10 plus 5.
5 plus 10 बोल देते हैं, ठीक है? Because 5 पहले ना. I mean, it's the same thing है, it's the same thing. You're not wrong. But just because यहाँ पे 5 पहले है, so here also we will write 5 पहले only.
Okay.
Is this fine? यहाँ से यहाँ तक कैसे आया? Did you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you may ask, how did we get 5 plus 10? How did we get it? We took 2 as common. Right?
Yeah.
Here also we did the same thing. We took the square as common.
Okay, I understand.
Good. Shall we move ahead?
But like in questions like for example, it is 7 2. So 7 square plus 24 square. Why can't we take 2 as common and write it as 7 plus 24?
Good question. See, Heba, here, this is 7 square plus 24 square. But in this case, it is multiplied by.
So only in the multiplication case we can do that?
Yes. See, this is something called levels, okay? What levels? There's one thing called addition. This is the basic thing that you study in first grade, right? First grade, second grade, third grade. This is addition. If I say 2 plus 2, You know that that is equal to 4. Okay. Then the next level of addition is multiplication. Multiplication is nothing but repeated addition. What does that mean? If I say 2 multiplied by 3, that means 2 plus 2 plus 2. Yes?
Yeah.
This is equal to
6.
6. Okay. The next level is what we call this power, you know, the square thing. This is called exponential. This is repeated multiplication.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah. What does that mean? It means if I say 2 to the power 3, this is equal to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. This is equal to 8. Okay. Now here is where the answer to your question lies, that why can we take it, like for example, if I say 4 multiplied by 3 plus 2, this is equal to 4 multiplied by 3 plus 4 multiplied by 2. So here, even though the thing in between the two terms, this is plus, how are we taking multiplication as common? How can we take this common even though over here there's a plus, but over here we can't take it as common even though this is a plus, right? So the answer lies in this, that when it is multiplication, you can say the term that we use is, we say multiplication is distributive. You remember the distributive property?
Yeah.
Is distributive over addition. Okay. And this exponential is distributive over multiplication only, not over anything else. Multiplication and division are sisters. Okay. So over multiplication, not over addition. Are you understanding now? Not over subtraction also. Exponential thing is divisible, is distributive over multiplication and division.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, so
what
that
about
is
subtraction?
Why, not over subtraction. That is why when you have exponential, let's say you have like over here we had, or we can take something else, 7 squared multiplied by 8 squared, then this will be, this is exponential, right? And in between them we have a multiplication, so we can take the exponential as common. 7 into 8 the whole thing, exponential is, the square is taken as common. But if you have a plus over here, you can't do the same thing. It won't be, you can't take it as common. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's move forward to the 6th part. Shall we move to the 6th part, or can you try it by yourself?
I will try to do it by myself.
Okay, let me give you a hint. Hiba, in this you have to see the X part, no? The X is actually the side of the smaller triangle on the left. So first you have to take a look at the biggest triangle that is over there, 12 centimeters, 5 centimeters. So first you have to find the hypotenuse of that. Let me show you.
What about 3?
Yeah, I'll tell you. See, here you have this. Wait. You have this, and this. Okay. So the thing is, this is also a right angle. And here you have this, which is again, this thing is a right angle. Okay. So here there are 3 right angle triangles. This is 5 centimeter. This is 3. This is 12. And this part, the smaller part, is X from here to here. First of all, find out the bigger triangle. Okay. What does that mean? This means you have to look at this triangle. Okay. Find out the hypotenuse. What is the hypotenuse? This whole thing.
Yeah.
Find it out. Okay. After you have found that whatever it is, and it's going to be 13, by the way. Okay, so whatever that is, this from here till here is going to be that thing. Okay, let's say it's 13. Fine. Now you look at the smaller triangle, this triangle. Over here, if you just focus on this triangle, you have 3, 5, and something else. Over here, 5 is the hypotenuse. Because this is opposite to the right angle.
To right angle.
Over here, 5 is the hypotenuse. So this smaller side is going to be how much? It's going to be 4. Remember Pythagorean triplets? I told you 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the smaller side is going to be 4. Now, Hiba, if this entire bigger line segment is 13 and this small part of it is 4, then x will be how much?
How does it become 4?
You have to find it out using Pythagoras theorem. Okay?
Okay.
So once you find this and you know the bigger one also, then you will be able to find x. What will x be? X will be the bigger one minus the smaller one. Okay?
Yeah.
X will be the bigger one
minus the small one.
Yes.
But why is it subtracting?
Why are we subtracting? Okay. Hiba, let's say this much. Let's say this is a number line, okay? From here, this is 0, this is 2, and this is, let's say, 6. So from here to here, you know the distance. But from here to here, you don't know the distance. What will you do? You will say, what is the distance from here to here? Can you tell me? How much will it be?
3.
3?
No, sorry, 4.
How? How did you find that?
2 plus 4 gives 6.
So 2 plus, we don't know what that is. It's a question mark, gives 6. So that means that question mark is equal to 6 minus 2.
Yeah.
Yes. So what you have done here is the same thing as what we are doing in the other thing. You take the bigger distance minus the smaller distance.
Okay, I understand. Yeah.
Okay. So now let's move forward. Did you do the 4th question of the exercise 6.5? I gave it to you as homework.
It was confusing.
It was confusing. Okay. Okay, by the way, Hiba, if we had just a few more minutes, we would be able to complete this chapter, but never mind. So this chapter will be over, inshallah. And during the next week, and in fact, from tomorrow onwards, we will start with the congruence of triangles wala chapter, okay?
Okay.
Inshallah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can continue now.
So what was confusing in the 4th question?
Like there's so many like angles, not angles, like so many numbers.
Sides. Okay.
Yeah.
Hiba, let's say the first one. First part. Which of the following can be the sides of a right angled triangle? Actually, we say, no. I didn't give it to you as homework. I told you find out from your teacher whether this type of questions will come in the exam.
Yeah, it is coming.
It will come? Okay, good. So, see, 2.5, 6.5, and 6. Which of these is the biggest side, Hiba?
6.5.
Okay. So that means this has to be the hypotenuse. Okay?
Okay.
That means this side का square plus this side का square should give you this side का square if it is a right angle triangle. Am I right?
Yeah.
So what does that mean? If you are getting 2.5 square plus 6 square gives you 6.5 square. If it is equal, then it will be a right angle triangle. Okay. So in this box, you have to fill whether it is equal or not equal. Fine. Let's find out the LHS. Bache, what is 25 square?
Uh, 25 square.
Yeah. Do you know?
It is 5.
25 square, not square root, bacha. Square.
Oh, it is 525, I think.
Okay. It is 625.
625.
Okay? Now see, one thing is, when you write 625, here after the decimal point, how many places are there? After the decimal point, how many places are there?
Wait. This type of questions are not coming. I thought you were talking about another one.
This type of question is not coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fine. Okay, then we can leave it because we don't have much time for the test, but I would really like to do this. Never mind. Okay. Hiba, just give me a minute. I'll leave and I'll join, okay? Because my whiteboard is over and I don't want to delete any of this. Okay?
Okay.
I'll leave and I'll join. Just 1 minute. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Okay. Hiba, can you make me host again so that I can share my screen?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Where were we? Okay. So let's talk about question number 6. All right.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the question number 6? How will we go about that question?
Can I read it first?
Yeah. And look at the diagram very carefully.
Okay.
And then tell me.
Okay, I read it.
Now,
It's
can you
confusing.
Is it a right angle triangle? Yes or no?
It's not.
How?
Because it's not straight.
Right angle triangle.
That's not a right angle triangle.
Why is it not a right angle triangle, bacha? Okay, what is a right angle triangle?
90 degree.
90 degree? No, that's not the definition. How do you define a right angle triangle?
It's like straight.
No. A right, you said it, what you said was right, but you had to phrase it properly. Right angled triangle is it's a triangle which has one right angle. Okay? Yes?
Okay.
Okay. Now in this triangle that we have, Do we have any right angle? Do we have any 90 degrees?
No.
No. Can you tell me what will be the measure of angle P? Can you find out angle P? You have the other two angles. Can you find out angle P?
Yeah, wait a second. It will be 90 degree.
So now Hiba, is it a right angle triangle or not?
It is.
It is. Okay. So before jumping to conclusions, we should have all the facts with us. Got it?
Okay.
Fine. Now this is P, this is Q, this is R. Now quickly tell me which of the following statements is true. They're given it in the question.
Wait a second. The first one is true.
PQ square plus PR square is equal to RP square. One sec. Can you read it again? Okay, first of all, Hiba, which of these is the hypotenuse?
90 degree.
No, hypotenuse is a side, not angle.
Sorry, 25.
25? 25 is an angle, bacha. Can you please name the side which is the hypotenuse?
PQ.
PQ is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the side which is
bigger.
The biggest, yes, and opposite to the right angle, yes?
Yeah. So it is QR.
QR. So in these statements, in the right hand side, you should have QR square. That means something square plus something square equals to QR square. Now can you read it again? The first one, is it true or false? What is the first one saying?
It is saying that PQ squared plus QR square gives RP square.
Is it true or false?
It's not true.
It's not true. Very good. Then?
The second one is true.
Second one is true. And third?
It is false.
Very good. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Seventh question, please.
Okay. Find the perimeter of the rectangle whose length is 40 centimeter and a diagonal is 41 centimeter. What is a diagonal?
Diagonal. Hiba, any quadrilateral. Okay, this is any quadrilateral. The line segment which connects any two opposite vertices is called a diagonal. These two are the diagonals. Okay?
Okay.
Now remember one thing. Diagonals. Okay, let me just show you a random quadrilateral. This is a very random quadrilateral. Now the thing about this, let's try to make its diagonals. This and this. What is the angle between the diagonals? Does this look like 90 degree? No, it's bigger than 90, right? And these two are vertically opposite angles. Yes?
Yeah.
So they are both equal. And this is also not 90.
Yeah.
So these angles, they're generally not 90 degrees. Okay. The angle between the diagonals is generally not 90 degrees. It will be 90 degrees when this quadrilateral is either a square or a rectangle or a rhombus. You know what's a rhombus?
No.
No? Okay. A rhombus is, okay, Hiba, can you please tell me what is a square? Can you define a square?
Like all the sides are equal.
All the sides are equal and all the angles are 90 degrees. Yes? See, what is a rectangle? In rectangle, all the sides may not be equal, but all the angles are 90 degrees. Can you see all the angles here?
Yeah.
This is a rectangle. A square is the one where all the sides are also equal and the angles are also 90 degrees.
Okay, I understood.
Okay, this is a square. However, a rhombus is a shape in which the angles are not 90 degrees, but all the sides are equal.
Okay, I understood.
Okay, so in a rhombus, this is a rhombus.
All the sides are not no. All the sides are equal. But there is no 90 degree.
Yeah, it's not 90 degree. But the thing about a rhombus and a square and rectangle, one thing that's common among all three of them is that their diagonals are perpendicular. What is the meaning of perpendicular?
Like going down.
No, perpendicular means lines that form 90 degree with each other. If you have two lines like this and like this, and they are forming a 90 degrees with each other, then they are said to be perpendicular.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
So the thing about these three shapes is that their diagonals are perpendicular. So see over here, these diagonals are not making 90 degrees with each other, are they?
No.
No. But in the case of these three, they will. Like, let me show you. This is one diagonal. This is another diagonal. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. Not in case of rectangle. I'm really sorry about that.
It's okay.
Only in rhombus and square. Okay. So let's try it for rhombus. This is one diagonal and the other diagonal. So the diagonals will be forming a 90 degrees. And I can understand that it's not looking like a 90 degrees because I have not made the sides as equal. I was making it very quickly. That's why it's not come out to be equal, the sides, but they are going to be 90 degrees. Okay. Similarly, in the case of square, one sec. Your question, Hiba?
Can you show how it is forming 90 degree?
Can you see the square?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So in this square, can you see that it's forming 90 degree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So similarly, in the rhombus also, it will be 90 degrees. Do you want me to show it to you, or can you just understand it looking at the square only?
Yeah, if we turn, like, if we tilt the camera a little bit, so it will be square.
See, a rhombus is a shape that it's not a, you're not looking at it in 3 dimensions. This is the shape itself. The shape itself looks like this. It's not a square. Wait. Or what I can do is, never mind. I hope these are equal. Can you see this? Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
Now can you see that it's 90 degrees?
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, coming back to the question, can you read the 7th question again?
Yeah. Find the perimeter of the rectangle whose length is 40 centimeter and a diagonal is 41 centimeter.
Just a second, Hiba.
Okay.
So we have a rectangle with us. The length is 40. The length is 40. So these both are 40 centimeter. And one diagonal is 41. Actually, both the diagonals are going to be equal, but the diagonal is 41. Okay. Can you find the perimeter of this rectangle? What else do you need to find the perimeter? You need to know the breadth, right?
Yeah.
How can you find the breadth? Can you see any two triangles in this figure?
Yeah. I can see an isosceles triangle, two isosceles triangles.
They're not isosceles, bache. They're not isosceles.
But I can see a triangle. Two triangles.
You can see two triangles, right? This is one triangle, this is another triangle.
Yeah.
And since it's a rectangle, so these two are right angle triangles. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
In this right angle triangle, you know two sides. Can you find the third side?
Can you explain what you mean by that?
You know two sides, right? Of this right angle triangle, you know this side. 40 centimeter.
40, yeah.
You know what the hypotenuse 41 centimeter. Can you find this using Pythagoras theorem?
Yeah. Okay.
So do this, okay? Let's say this is x. Obviously, the other opposite side will also be x because it's a rectangle. So opposite sides are equal. So find x. This is your homework because our class time is over. Find x. Once you have found x, then you have to find the perimeter. You know how to find the perimeter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So do this. And similarly, you can apply the same thing, the same concept in the 8th question also. So that's your homework.
Okay, I will try to do it.
Okay, very good. All right, Hiba, then I'll see you tomorrow, inshallah. You will come, right, tomorrow for the extra class?
Yeah.
The class will be from 4:30 to 6:30.
Okay. I can have a class at 4:30.
Oh, why not?